I didn't need a therapist to tell me I was a magician. I had known since I was a little kid. I had known since I was 11 years old. And I walked into my very first magic shop. It was a literal hole in the wall in the back of a bicycle shop. The guy who owned the bike shop was an amateur magician. He decided to open a little store in the back just for fun. And I didn't know it at the time, but that magic shop for the next 10 years would be my home away from home. I would learn all kinds of stuff there, but nothing more important than that first day when I learned the first rule of magic. Let me show you. I walked into the shop, and the guy behind the counter, his name was Jim, he was an older fellow. He said, "Hi, how you doing? Would you like to see a magic trick?" I said, "Of course I would." That's why I was there. He took a white handkerchief, he sort of waved it around in a fanciful fashion, pulled it through his hand a few times very dramatically, took the handkerchief and said, "Watch closely." He took it and he pushed it down inside of his hand like this. He then reached behind the counter and pulled out a magic wand, which he said was crafted from the finest exotic imported woods. He waved it over the top. He said, "Watch." And when he pulled the handkerchief out, it had changed to red. I was very impressed. You guys not so much. Yeah. That's okay. He pushed a little more in, pulled a little more out, all the way until almost the entire thing was transformed from white to red. My young mind was blown. But even more surprising was the next thing he said. He said, "Would you like to learn how to do that?" I was shocked. I thought magicians never revealed their secrets. But I guess if you think about it, they have to, because how would anybody learn how to do the tricks? I said, "Of course I want to learn." He said, "All right. The first thing you're going to need is one of these red handkerchiefs." So the next thing you're going to need is one of these white handkerchiefs. You got to have both. That's the secret, right? He said, first thing you want to do, you want to take the white one, put it over here for now. You want to take the red one, put it inside of your hand. You're going to hide it in your palm. This is called palming. Makes sense. You push the red one down inside all the way until no one can see it. And you hold your hand at your side in a natural fashion. You take the white one, you invite your friends in, you're going to show them a trick, you wave it around to distract them from this hand. You don't want them to see this. You take the white handkerchief, you push it into your hand. At the same time you push it into your hand, you just pull the red one out that was there the whole time. Simple as that. You push the white one in, you pull the red one out. Just back it, you're putting the white one into your palm while you're taking the red one out of your palm. It's easy when you know the secret. He said, now that you know the secret, let me give you a few tips. Number one, don't do this. This gives it away, obviously, and lets everyone know that you have two handkerchiefs. Don't do that. Another thing that's a little less obvious is when you're putting this one in, be sure that you don't accidentally, as you're pushing it in that last bit, pull some back out, because this doesn't look good. Any questions? And I said, yeah. What about that magic wand? He said, oh, the magic wand. That's the best part. Look, this is nothing. It's made of plastic. It's worthless. But what it does is when you wave it around, it distracts people from the real secret. That's why it's important. So I think I got it. He said, good. I'll ring you up. And that's when I learned the first rule of magic. You see, it's not that a magician never reveals the secret. It's that a magician never reveals the secret for free. Red handkerchief, $5. White handkerchief, $5. Plastic magic wand, $2. Private lessons, $8. I spent $20 that day to learn this trick, not to mention the hours and hours I've spent since then practicing it. Now, to some people, that's a pretty big price to pay. But to me, being able to share a fine piece of magic with fine folks like yourself, well, hey, that's worth every penny. I don't even want to tell you how much this one costs. You guys want to see one more thing?
Yes.
Okay.